Hi, Timothy Seaman here, and I'm going to be tuning my guitar. This is a nylon string guitar. Any guitar in standard tuning would be tuned about the same way, and I'm going to give a few tips here and there. I purposely started out with it out of tune. Woo, really way off. Some things sharp, some flat, some wrong note. And so we're going to go from string to string to get a tune, and I'll talk over the process of it. And so first, there are two kinds of tuners that are very common and inexpensive nowadays that we can use, so why not use them? Why bother doing it by ear all the time? Use your ears, just don't use only your ears if you can use these electronic things. And this first one that's listening to my voice right now is a free app that you can get on smartphones. This particular one is called Piano Tuner. When I first got my smartphone, I just went in the App Store and found a free tuner and downloaded it, and there it was, and here it is today. I'm going to be using that. And the other one that you'll see a lot of is a clip-on. Whoa, try to do this right. There's a clip-on where it clips on the top of the instrument, and so your hands are free. Both of these, your hands can be free. The advantage of a clip-on is that it doesn't use a microphone, but it uses a transducer in the clip, so it doesn't hear my voice the same way that the Piano Tuner does. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to clip this on, and the first thing I want to make sure of is that these are set to chromatic. They're not saying guitar or ukulele or something like that, because those settings only look for the one note that each string is. But if that string isn't set to that note, it can't hear it and it doesn't know what it is. So if you have a chromatic one, which is often called C, when you push the buttons until you see a C, it can hear any note that's there and tell you what it is, and so you can go from there to find the right note if you need to. And we'll see that happen with the one note that's so much out of tune right now. So I'm going to clip this on up here and make sure it's turned on so the little thing is showing, and it's showing vibrations on the guitar from my voice right now. Okay, I'm going to start with the 6th string and pluck it with my thumb. It's easiest to tune if you're plucking with a thumb rather than a pick. It hears the sound more easily for some reason. It doesn't hear the click, I guess. And so I'm going to play this. This is the 6th string, which is supposed to be the bass E, letter E. So here we go. Listen for it. Okay, it is E, but it's a little bit flat. So I'm going to turn this knob for the tuner. Make sure it's the one that goes with the string. That's usually this one with the bass string. And then you go like this. You go, I'm going to turn it to tighten it. And I'm going to play the note over and over as I'm tuning so that I can hear exactly what's happening. Do not accidentally fall into that thing where you play the note, make it silent, turn it, and then play it again to see what happened. Keep playing it the whole time. Don't let it get silent, so it can always be telling you what's happening. Oh, it's way too sharp. I've been talking too much, it's way too sharp, so I'm going to bring it back down. There, that's right on E. On this device here, it's, you can't really see it. Oh well. This is a casual video. If I take it off, it will no longer hear the note either. So sorry, but it will say, it'll line up right in the middle, and you can see, oh yeah, that's the middle, and that's in tune. Okay, so that's E. You can see it on the Piano Tuner. Okay, here's the 5th string, which is supposed to be the note A. Okay, that's a little sharp. The other one was flat, that's sharp, so I need to loosen this one. I'm going to turn it the other direction, so check to hear what it sounds like. There it is, note A. Okay, the next one, the fourth string, is D. So, ooh, that one's pretty much right on. It just lines right up. The thing turns green on the Panatuner and everything. Okay. Then third string is G, and it's flat. You can see it's down on the flat range, so I'm going to turn it. Make sure you're getting the right thing and that you can hear it moving. Whoop, went a little far. There. That's in tune. Second string is going to be the note B. So here's, ooh, that one's sharp, a good ways sharp. So I'm going to twist it the other direction. And usually if something is sharp, it's a little more stable at the end if you go past in tune to flat and then tighten it back up. That does something to stabilize the string. There we are, pretty much in tune. Okay, and last but not least, wait a minute. Okay, the first string is E, which is the one closest to the floor. So the first string and the sixth string are both E in different octaves. Listen to them together. We got a problem. Let's fix this first string. Oh, it says D sharp. That's not the right note. So D sharp needs to be brought up to E. It's way flat. So I'm going to keep turning until I see it all of a sudden change from D sharp to E. It's on E now. I'm going to bring it up. Now it's in tune on E, and it's remembering the D sharp, so it kind of flattens a little bit, and I got to tweak it again. Now, let's listen to all the strings, see if they're in tune together. Pretty close. Let's look at each one more time. I thought that A was a little sharp. Okay, now it's back to D, G. G's a little flat. Bring it up a little. It's always good to tweak a second time. B, a little sharp, so I'll bring it down a little. Then E. Now let's listen. D sounds just a touch sharp, so I'm going to tweak it a little down. Yeah, B was a little flat. Bring it up. They were fairly far out, so they're kind of readjusting their tightness. But that ought to do real well right there. And so one thing about tuning is you have to listen. You don't just use the electronics. If it doesn't sound perfectly right, then check it. Because these strings need to vibrate in a way that really matches each other and matches other instruments if they're there. And if it doesn't sound quite right, do a little bit of that fine tweaking like I just did, and you'll be glad that you spent another 30 seconds doing such a thing, okay? So let me try a D chord, okay, a C chord, a G chord. If each chord sounds pretty much right on, the tweaking really was working. So best wishes with your tuning. It's really worth doing it for yourself.